Hi once again. So we're doing the cleanup. So zero cleanup pa rin tayo. So dito naman po is we're gonna check the wages payable payroll. Okay. So again, this is an Australian account. And we're actually reconciling yung mga salaries and wages. Okay, paano ba siya i-reconcile? Ano yung mga dapat nating i-check? Okay, so next naman, okay, so we're here in the bank statement tab and basically dahil unreconciled itong dalawang ito, sa unreconciled item tab din sila or this reconciled tab. So nandito sila. Okay, so just like what I said before, kailangan i-check mo siya how it is coded previously. So chinek ko na rin. Kinocode nila ito under wages payable payroll. So, ibig sabihin, they using 0 as their payroll. Okay, ginagamit nila sa 0. So, ang ginawa ko, chinek ko lang, pumunta ako sa payroll. Okay, let me just duplicate that. Punta tayo sa payroll tab. So, pwede tayong mag-overview if you want. And in-overview ko lang kung talagang ginagamit nila si payroll. Minsan kasi, kinocode nila under wages payable payroll, pero hindi naman nila ginagamit sa zero payroll. Okay, so yun yung isa sa mga sinecheck natin. So basically, active naman siya. Ayan, may mga gumaganang mga transactions, mga pay runs, ganyan. And then, chinek ko rin dun sa report, yung payment summary details. And then, kiniklik ko lang kung anong financial year or anong year or month. And then, click ko lang yung update. So far, meron namang mga lumalabas, okay, mga employees. So, ibig sabihin, they're using this zero payroll. So, okay, tama yung pagko-code nila ng wages payable payroll. Okay, so ito-check ko na lang yan. Pumunta ako sa chart of account. And then, punta ako ng wages payable payroll. Ayun, tinype ko lang ang wages. So, ayun siya. So, dapat ang mangyayari dito is dapat laging zero out to kapag nagki-clear kasi tingnan niyo po yung logic dyan. So, ito yung payroll expense journal. So, ang payroll expense journal coming from the zero payroll or the pay run na kinreate from zero. So, may automatic na payroll expense journal entry siya na i-create. Once na tapos mo na yung paggawa ng pay runs mo for a specific period. For this one, this is fortnight. So, fortnight is every 2 weeks. Okay? So, ayan po siya. Every 2 weeks or 10 days, 10 working days. Ayan po. So, ayan siya. So, automatic kapag in-approve na nila to, meron pong makikreate na payroll expense journal. Okay, so that's the 10,784.02. So, ito namang mga debit na to, ito yung mga transaction para bayaran tong payroll na to. Okay, the wages payable na ito. Okay, so paano ba yan? So, mangyayari dyan, chinek ko lang din kung tama. So, 2820.15 plus 2820.15 plus 1591.86 plus 1960 plus 1591.86. Okay, so ayun, nakuha yung 10,784.02. So basically, in and out, so dapat lagi pong naka-clear tong wages payable payroll. But upon checking, as you can see, bago pa natin i-open yan, may malaki siyang balance. Okay, so this is something that we need to review. Okay, so baka at some point, hindi siya na-clear or may mga transaction na hindi properly na-code. So, yung mga bagay na yun na we need to check. Okay, halimbawa, dapat pala it's for wages payable payroll pero bigla mo siyang nilagay sa wages expense. Okay, so yun yung part ng cleanup na gagawin natin. Okay, so in the end, in-end ko na siya, pinakadulo. Minonitor ko lang yung in and out. Ayan. Okay. So, in and out. So, dito makikita mo na meron nang na-create na payroll expense pero wala pang nakabangga na payment for it. Okay, so parang floating pa rin yung liability or yung payable. Ibig sabihin parang showing here hindi pa siya nabayad. So, tinignan ko yung unreconciled tab. Ayun, nakita nga natin, nandun siya. Yung 26,983 at saka yung 30,625. Okay, balik tayo. Ayun po sila. 3625 saka 26,983. So, ang gagawin natin para maklear yung dalawang payroll expense na yan is you have to reconcile this to under wages payable. Okay, so balik tayo dito. Hanapin natin siya. So refresh ko lang to para lumabas yung salaries and wages. So kailangan natin i-show more para makita natin lahat ng mga unreconciled items. So ayan, isagad natin. Ayan. So hanapin natin yung salaries and wages. Nasa S, ayun sila. So, click ko na lang. So, ang contact niya is contact name generated by Zero Payroll. Okay, and then wages payable. Okay, make sure tama yung account code natin. And this is BAS excluded. Okay, so next naman, okay na yan. So, save and reconciled. Okay, so kapag na-refresh po natin to, ayun po, magre-reflect na po yung payment natin. 26 and 30. So, tingnan pa po natin dyan yung mga payment na hindi pa pumasok. Okay, so ito, 2,090, meron na. Okay, so meron dito. Tingnan natin kung ano to. So, pwede mong i-open. So, this is payment for view. So, hanapin natin yung payment na to. Hanapin mo siya for the full amount. Kung meron bang transaction for that, which is 5,252.58. So, balik tayo dun sa import. I mean, bank statement tab. Same bank account. So, lagi, as you can see po, lagi po akong nagdo-duplicate ng tab. Ganyan lang po, duplicate. Okay? So, para mas mabilis yung pagre-reconcile ko rin po at pagre-review. So, ganun din po yung gawin yung strategy para mas mabilis po kayo. So, hinahanap natin is 5258. Okay, so currently wala pa siya, walang payment, di lumalabas. So, try natin. So, wala. So, baka nabayad somewhere else. Try pa natin. Tig-isa, baka separate pala niya binayad, hindi siya sa whole. So, try natin 2260.58. So, ayun, as you can see, merong payment for 2260.58, 2260.58. Ayan siya. So, alam natin to, this is for wages payable. So, i-code natin yan under wages payable. Then, hanapin pa natin yung isa. 2992. Oops. So, as you can see in here, reconciled na siya. So, tingnan natin. So, April 7, 2992, and then may 2992. So, check natin to niyan. Bakit may 2992 dito, tapos meron ding 2992 doon. So, tingnan natin kung magkaiba ba sila or may error. Okay, baka na-double yung pag-run ng pay run for that period, or baka hindi pa nabayaran yung another 2,992. Okay? So, 2992. Okay, so merong binayaran ng 2 employees for that amount. So, ang mayayari niyan, baka ito talaga, itong transaction na to ay para dito sa payment na to. So, floating pa rin yung 2,992. Ibig sabihin, meron pang hindi nabayaran here. So, yung taong yon ay si Matthew Lynch. Okay? So, try pa natin mag-dig deep. Baka meron pang transactions for Matthew. Okay, baka or type natin payroll, any keyword na related dyan na pwede pa natin i-check, double check. Okay, kung wala talaga after checking, we can ask. Okay, we have to double check kung paano binayaran yung payroll na yon. Okay, baka hindi pala pinadaan sa bangkong to, baka pala inabot na lang siya ng cash. So kung inabot siya ng cash, so we have to create a journal entry to clear that wages payable for that specific period. Okay, so nagigets naman po. So basically, this is something that we need to look at. Okay, tingnan po natin, baka miscoded siya. Or ayun nga po, yung kanina, hindi pa siya bayad or maaring nabayad na pero hindi siya sa account na ito. Okay, so ayan yung mga i-consider natin sa mga bagay na dapat nating i-check. And then, yan, check lang po natin. So later, I'll continue checking this hanggang ma-resolve ko kung ano yung mga issues na ano pa yung missing, ano yung nawawala, ano pa yung floating, yung mga ganyan. Okay? So dapat lagi po tong naka-clear. Okay? Lagi siyang parang in and out, laging ang kinalalabasan niyang running balance na is laging 0. Okay? So ito po kasi year to date eh. So have to check later kung ito ba yung total na lahat ng transaction or this is the floating. Pero I believe this is year to date to eh. So if I'll run account transaction, lang i-double check natin. Basta natin yung wages payable. Okay. Say from the very first transaction. Tignan ko lang. So another way then to check. Yan. So as you can see here, meron tayong running balance. So, ayan. Nakikita niyo po ba na nag-clear siya? Ayun. Dito nag-clear. So, dapat lagi po siyang ganyan. Ang running balance niya po dapat is laging 0. So, dito, this way, ito another way din po to check. I'm using account transaction report and then click the account code and then check the running balance. Dapat po lagi 0 to. So, another way then, or another strategy for you to check yung mga running balance for wages payable. Ayan. So, I just need to check. So, medyo marami lang to. Ayan. So, as you can see po, dito pa lang sa running balance, nakita natin meron siyang problem. So, probably around, yan natin. So, dun pa lang sa page 2, nagkaroon na ng problem. Okay, so hindi na siya nag-clear for some reason. So, this is something that I need to check. So, basically, I can start checking dun sa transaction na hindi na siya nag-clear. Let's say, okay, so last siya nag-clear is June 7, 2018. So from there, okay, check. Okay. Managed generated. Alright. So baka nagbabayad na lang siya pero hindi pala siya nag-generate ng payroll expense during that period. Okay, so yun din, yung dapat nating i-check. To correct that, lalo na kung old na, so depende kasi yan kung na-file na yung taxes for that specific financial year. I-date na lang po natin siya sa recent financial year. Let's say if it's June 1, diba, recent financial year na lang po yung fina-file natin. For this financial year, so 21 to 2022, June 1, yes, June 1, July 1. Okay, July 1, 2021, then hanggang June 30, 2022. Okay, so mag-start ka na ng July. 1st of July, 2021 mo na po siya i-date. Okay, kung aayusin man natin yung mga issues before or mga journal entries, ay mga adjustment natin dito. Yan, sa pagko-correct po natin. Baka kasi hindi po na-raised yung dapat na payroll expense journal for that period. Okay, so basically dun sa June 7, 2018, medyo hindi na siya nagbabalance. So I need to check it further. Okay, so ayan. Tignan ko niyan. Baka bayad na lang siya ng bayad, hindi na pala siya nagre-raise ng payroll expense. So that's it. So ganun lang naman po ang pagre-review for wages payable payroll. Okay? So medyo marami lang siyang like for this one, medyo old na siya kasi medyo marami ng old transactions and medyo hindi to na-review, yung mga owners lang yung mahawak nito, so parang napabayaan din. So medyo kailangan balikan yung mga previous transactions. So, ayun po. Basically, that's it. So, I hope you learned something from this discussion and see you again next time.